Speaking of Crisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting right?
Yes.
He really did get I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew, did you know him?
So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting, was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not going to speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Crisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace and soul.
That girl, watch her. I watched how Ronnie was alive and healthy, on his way, damn near on his way to the courthouse, and end up dead. It's the same girl who wrote in blood on his wall, "I love you, Blue," in blood. But y'all like to act like God just be dibbling and dabbling in every old thing. Just because somebody say that they're with God does not mean that they're with God.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
We are back. Hey, y'all. It's hitting the fan. It's really hitting the fan. And I looked back into this situation. What we seen in the clip. That was Crisean. That is Crisean's sister. And what should have stood out to you is pow, pow, pow. No more paternity test. Blueface comes out and he says he's not that baby's father. But R.I.P. Ronnie Doe. Yes. Come on, man. Make it make sense. But Jason Lee was in the video talking about he ain't the police. Boy, you the whole mayor of a city in California. But anyways, I do want to shout out to, real quick, let me pull up this donation app. Did I just stop? Oh my goodness, I'm tripping. I want to say thank you to Quincy. Thank you for the dub donation. I appreciate it. I'm going through something, y'all. It might be a week or two before I see y'all again. I'll know in a few days. But any help I can get, $ Trap House Kitchen 1. I got to think if I want to tell y'all. It ain't no crazy stuff, but it's something I didn't know about. Let's go.
Evidence right here for y'all. All I want y'all to do is hold people accountable so that Crisean Jesus Porter can have the life that he deserves and the father that he deserves. All I'm saying is I think that what happened was Blue told her to go get her. In the process of her going to his baby, she got pregnant with mine. And that's why she's scared to do a DNA test. Last night.
Yeah, if it really wasn't an issue, she would just go ahead and do the test. Like,
I got concrete.
Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Crisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. No paternity test.
And that's why she's scared to do a DNA test.
That's crazy work, y'all. People think that they can talk around stuff, but talk about stuff that really took place as if it's not, like, incriminating. What she said was very incriminating. The sequence of events was very incriminating. Things Crisean have said after this event were even more incriminating. I seen a video where somebody said they were going to use that little one as a level up. That's the best way I can say it.
Like, she wants to be famous that bad that she's willing to disregard Junior's biological father to attach him to Blue in hopes of staying relevant, in hopes of staying famous. But what she lacks is an understanding that if she be a mother to the fullest extent, the fullest capacity, and she be Crisean Rock like she's always been, she's going to be successful. She doesn't need Blueface to be Crisean Rock. She's already Crisean Rock, but she's such a die-hard, loyal type of girl. I feel like she admires this guy so much for what he did for her career, as far as putting her on the next level, the next pedestal. She can't move over him. She can't move past him because she's a loyal type of person. She may not be loyal to you in a sense of, oh, I ain't gonna get his pussy up. But if you do something highly beneficial to her career, she will do right by you, and she will respect you, and she will walk on eggshells when it comes to you.
Lil homie was on his game. He was on top of his game. I gotta give him that. And that's why oh my goodness. That's why I feel a certain way about this thing though. Real talk. It's an uneasy type feeling. Cause bro was just about to go to court, y'all, to get paternity. And it happened. And fast forward, Crisean's sister says what she says. That was at the beginning of the clip. And it's a lot of other things that were said. And allegedly this wasn't Crisean's first time being involved. Listen. Check out this next clip. I feel like I shouldn't add it, but I vibe with y'all. If you made it to this point, say I made it. It's important to get the video spread. But check out this clip.
This baby is an industry sacrifice.
The baby gonna get sick. It's gonna pass up. I'm telling you.
Serious thing.
Yeah, this is an expensive baby. Like, you can't just...
They have to. The baby probably not even real. The baby probably got timestamp there. This baby gonna pass. They probably got it in contract.
I got $1 billion baby, my nigga. You feel me?
The baby gonna pass away at this time.
I got $1 billion baby.
This is the only way that they're gonna keep their careers going. You know how much they gonna milk when that baby pass away?
Me, I got $1 billion baby.
To run all around the world with Junior with all this neglect, they're allowing her to crash out and do any and everything to sacrifice this baby so that we can get used to it. There are some people who are rockheads who really don't understand what it is they're doing. But what you don't understand is there's something way bigger that you cannot see. This is something dark and deep. No other person they would have let do this. Not even a black woman. But something about Crisean, they're allowing her to do this. Red flag.
Baby having health complications. I bet it don't make it to age 5.
Now in that clip, y'all, Crisean had a 23 jacket on in the music video. I'm not saying I agree with that clip or anything said in that clip that we just watched, but it's a lot in that clip that is interesting, to say the least. That's the most I'm gonna say about it. Real quick, there's a situation with Rihanna. But when I did some digging, well, first off, the numbers, and that's all I'm gonna say, the numbers were kind of funny to me. But then it led me to think about A$AP Rocky's case. So I'm doing some digging. Then I see something about this congresswoman is wanting to speak to Jay. Then it doubles back in my mind like, signing at certain hours of the morning. You can take the door or the window from the 29th floor. Yeah, y'all get where I'm going with it. What business does this woman have going on to where you don't notice somebody on the property? Some reports said that there was a trailer on the property. You know how the reports go. But what business does this woman have going on to receive 10 shots at her home while being present? Yeah. Yeah. Now, imagine this. If there is some dirt under the rug, that's going to be crazy. Crazy. Y'all know Rihanna from one of them islands, too. That's the most I'm going to say. But the music video she was in, where she's saving the little ones, securing them, allegedly. Come on, man. It's something to this that just doesn't make sense, or it makes the perfect sense. But let's get to some clips real quick.
Done coming for Jay-Z. U.S. Representative Nancy Mace calls for Jay-Z and more to be interviewed in Epstein investigation. James Comer called for people like Bill Gates to come and testify. Nancy replied and said, hey, that's a good start, but why don't we add Sean Carter? Nancy wants Jay-Z to sit in Bill and Hillary's hot seat in regards to Epstein. It's important to note that while Jay-Z's name appears in recent large-scale release of the unreleased documents in the Epstein case, his mention was based on an unverified anonymous tip rather than verified evidence. I told you guys yesterday about Jay-Z's album run that is going to be starting April the 3rd. This is going to be a huge thorn in his side. I think this has something to do with Nicki Minaj, but we'll talk about this and more on the Trend Out Loud show, link in bio. And do not forget to catch us live weekdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick.
I'd watch it. I watched some of Hillary's. That woman got fiery. But I would watch the whole thing of Jay's if it were a thing. Now, what you really got to pay attention to is if he does get subpoenaed or whatever they do with these things or whatever it's called to do a deposition or whatnot, if he gets whatever to do a deposition, if they request him, that's something he can't turn down, isn't it? Because if it were the case that you could turn it down, I know DJ Academics would have turned down the one with Jay and them's company. Now, I'm going somewhere with this. There was a guy saying that Jay was his dad. For decades, we watched this man dodge a paternity test. We watched this man not be brought into court over this issue. How? Why? What kind of power do you have to yield to be able to do that? Because a common person, let me do that right now, it's a wrap. They're gonna find me. That's all I'm saying. It's interesting. Do y'all think something with Rihanna's house and this has something to do with the two? That's all I'm asking. I'm not implying anything. I'm just asking a question. The sequence of events is something you always have to pay attention to, y'all. Now, I'm not saying anything applies to this situation or nothing like that. Just stuff you got to pay attention to. I'm out. Peace.